Good morning, everybody.
I picked my nose just at the right time.
That's so horrible. No one saw it.
Before we went live.
TMI.
Not enough information. This world needs more information. It's not quick enough.
Yeah. I went to the store. I forgot my phone at home. I was like, oh my God, it's like the freaking, like my first 20 years in business.
Which was actually kind of cool, wasn't it?
Yeah. No one messed. You didn't have to worry about people trying to get a hold of you.
Yep.
Oh, it was 911, or then we got beepers. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. You're a little slow today.
It is a little slow. I want to share this, but I don't want to share it yet. So I'm going to do that.
All right. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're a second or two. One of us is having issues, probably the internet. I think I might have to go over to AT&T.
Yeah, I get something a little bit faster, a little more bandwidth.
I supposedly 1 gigabyte here. I don't know how much more bandwidth you need, but
yeah. I doubt if you're hitting that. But so it looks like you got a lot of banners there, bub.
I got a couple.
The PCE came in today or yesterday.
It did?
Will you tell me?
Hold on, I'm checking my internet while we're doing this. I want to see what it says. Oh, I got 14. I got 800.
Well, that should be fast. I really believe
you're caught up. You're caught up.
Am I? I really believe it's not the internet. It's StreamYard.
I'll take that. All right. So today, first of all, bond market's closing early because of Memorial Day on Monday. Memorial Day is the day that we remember everybody who gave the ultimate sacrifice. So please reach out. You can't reach out to them, but you know,
well, you can try seances.
What you could do is if you come across a vet, just thank them for the service that day.
You should do that every day if you come across one.
Yeah, 365.
365.
All right. So stocks are showing gains today while mortgage bonds are taking in the shorts, all because of PCE, which is the inflation report that the Federal Reserve, or I should say the Fed, really likes to look at to see where inflation is.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem here is, it's always darkest before the dawn. All right. So I relate this to like you need to lose 10 pounds, right? You go on the scale daily like you're supposed to, and you're like, oh, I'm expecting it to come in at this number at least. And you came in 1/10 pound higher because you were training some water.
Yeah. Or you just screwed up.
We'll it just happens. All right. That's why they're supposed to do it every day.
You can't spend your way out of inflation.
Right. And so we came in 1/10 higher. This is what I'm getting tired of. It's tenths. It's not 1%. It's not 2%. It's tenths.
And it has a huge effect
on the bond market, which has a huge effect on rates. And rates have been going up a little bit every day.
Yep.
And we're now this inflation and where rates are now, we're back to where we were in March. Doesn't mean in 2 weeks we can be, completely lower, because that's what can happen.
Yeah.
What they are looking at is the year over year on the PCE went from what they were expecting a 4.2 and it went to 4.4. Again, 0.2. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. The problem, in which I'll get to in a second, if you look at the core rate, it excludes food and energy prices, and is, like I said, this is what the Fed really looks at. And so it also increased 0.4% last month, and it's now 4.7% year over year. And they were expecting 4.5, if I remember right.
Man.
Energy prices rose, which we kind of knew that, was going to happen. This is shocking. Used car prices went up 4.7%.
Why is that?
Because I guess it didn't tell me that, and I didn't look more into it.
It just seems odd.
Well, I don't know. There's not a lot of cars. I mean, there's a lot of cars around, but maybe they're like, oh, we need to make some more money this month. We're only selling a few of them.
Yeah, it could be.
Or, who knows? All right. So the biggest thing here is this one I want to get at. Despite, and I wrote this, immediate progress, we're not seeing it right now, but year over year in the next 2 months, inflation was much higher last year in the next 2 months. That's when it really started going up. We got hit. For most places in the country, their housing market with new home sales changed in June. That was where it really affected them. We didn't get hit until like October in our area, but June of last year was huge for like Las Vegas. I was talking to Courtney about it, and he's like, dude, I hated you when you were saying you were doing really well. July, August, September, and then it didn't affect you till October because they were hurt. They were really sucking wind back then. I mean,
but they did a lot of building too.
Well, they have houses for sale, and they still do.
Right.
And that's just it. So over the next 2 months, we're going to see year over year numbers come in lower, which is going to show, oh, it actually is working. And even though they keep spending, and it's
crazy.
It's totally crazy.
Yeah.
If they would have stopped spending earlier, it's almost a year into this. Right. June is a year for other people. We're not until October is a year. And that's just like, what? This has been a nightmare.
Well, I truly believe in that administration. We got clowns to the left, me and jokers to the right. There I am. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Personal income rose by 0.4%, barely keeping up with inflation, while spending saw a higher increase of 0.8%, blah, 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 because that has to do with gasoline and vehicle purchases. The only, I filled up the tank the other day, and it's like, man, it's still $150 to fill up 31 gallons.
Yeah. Yeah. I filled up on the way back from Sacramento Airport, and well, I was a little low, so I didn't have the opportunity of, driving a little bit further away from the airport.
Put $5 in next time and keep going.
Yeah, I know. $5.19 a gallon. I just said, screw it. I'm going to fill up because I'm going to be busy this week.
Because I'm rich.
No, I'm still Mike. I have not changed my name. So
that's all I had.
That's all you have.
But the most important thing, again, don't wait for lower rates. Get the house now, because everybody wants lower rates. Right. And a lot of people are waiting on the sidelines still. I want to get lower rates before I move forward. Okay, that's a dumbest thing, but what are you going to do? Yeah.
What are you going to do? I want to share this real quick. I wanted to take a look. We kind of talked about this the other day. Going to make this. That is already bigger. No, that's smaller. That's bigger.
There you go.
So, existing single family residences. Okay. Single family homes.
Is that a month?
This is through April, year to date, April 2023. So the end of April, through the end of April. Just Modesto.
Right.
Okay.
Modesto City, 200 and so many thousand people.
Exactly. 452 transactions down.
Is that for the year?
That's for the year to date, from January to April 30th. Was it 31st?
So that's 113 homes a month.
Yep. Down 36.7%. Why do you think that is? Because we've got no inventory. Existing single family homes, the prices, the median price, and we always talk, we make people understand what median price is. Median price is the middle, you got a top home up here selling and a bottom home down here selling, and that's the middle. So you got fewer homes that are selling that are more expensive, probably because interest rates went up a little bit, probably because inventory, you've got fewer higher priced homes on the market. Okay. But this is kind of interesting. Median days on the market, and I really kind of hate median, but median days on the market, 18. Sales price to list price, 100%.
Right. So whatever they listed at, this is what they got.
Basically what they got, although 33% had to reduce their price. So if you start too high, you reduce the market rate, and you probably sell at 100% of your reduced price.
Right. I guess that what that means.
Well, what it means is don't start too high.
No, it's the seller to sells to list price.
Yeah.
If you adjust it down, it doesn't take into account the original list price.
Correct.
It does or doesn't?
It shouldn't.
It should.
Well, it should take into it should take in the original list price.
Because if I list it for 500, but
then it sells for 450.
But then I I drop it down from 500 to 475.
Right.
And now it goes for 475. Is it giving me 100% of the 475, where it really should only give me 97%?
I know Metro List will not do that. It'll show the original list price, and it'll show the percentage of which it's sold as opposed to original list price.
Gotcha.
It won't give you 100% of the adjusted price. So this sales to list price at 100% is not taking into account of the 33% that were reduced.
Okay. So it's just saying 100% of some of them.
In Metro List. However, this is statewide. Or no, this is just Modesto.
Right.
So that's correct. 135 monthly average, 135 listings. So there you go. Just what you were saying.
Well, 113 is what we sold year to date a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you have it in a nutshell. And look, there's a QR code down here on the bottom right. That's so cool. Oh, we're going to go back over here now.
That's to see what's for lunch.
No, that's to see what the beer menu is.
Okay, just checking.
So, I mean, we decry this every single day. listings. We don't have any. We have very few.
We're at 35% of our normal.
Perfect time for a seller to sell,
Yeah.
and actually it's not a bad time for the seller to buy if they're staying here.
Well,
am I boring you?
No. I'm just getting rid of some stuff that making this flashing over here. I'm trying to get rid of the
Squirrel
shiny stuff.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
So there you have it.
Yeah. So I don't think people realize how less of inventory we have until we keep throwing these numbers up there.
Yep.
Because it would be nice to know what we used to have in Modesto. It
would be good to go back
normal year.
Yeah, and
what that number is.
Do an archive dive. Yeah. Maybe I can do that this weekend while I'm sitting around doing nothing. Oh wait, I'm not doing that.
You're not sitting around doing nothing.
No. But maybe I can figure out how to do an archive dive and say, let's go back to like, God, what would we go back to? Like 2002?
I would know 18 or 19.
2018?
Yeah. 18 and 19 was kind of
that was a good year, and it was kind of normal.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see if I can go back.
It wasn't bad for wine either.
I'll just
I bet you
I'll only be able to show
it's going to be around 187.
Yeah, I'll only be able to show closed listings.
Well, no, I just want to closings.
Yeah.
I don't care about it.
Yeah.
Just because our closings would tell us how much our
basically what our average.
Because if we normally do 450,000 in the state of California, how many of that is in Modesto?
Right.
Because we're at 118. I times it by 1.65 because we're only at 35% of our normal.
Right.
That put me at 186.7, 186.45. I didn't want to say 187.
You just did.
Because I didn't want to. That's just wrong.
You just want.
I'm gonna get rid of this other window, so I'm not ignoring you.
Okay.
It's telling me alert to lock.
Alert to lock.
We're gonna have a lot of those.
Yeah.
And if you're just getting into contract, don't freak out with the rate. I would tell you wait till the first week if you can, first to second week in June to lock.
Yeah.
Or if you're just happy with the rate and you know it, just lock it.
Clap your hands.
Yeah. Delayed
a
little bit on my side.
Yeah, delayed on my side too. A lot. That's basically what I got.
Okay, that's all I got too. But so everybody enjoy the weekend. Be careful. Everybody's going to be out driving and going places. And if you're around rivers, be very careful.
Yeah.
Wear a life jacket.
Make everybody have a life jacket. Pay attention to where your kids are standing and walking and picking their nose.
I think I told you that the last time we were at the cabin, the little stream that we normally go down
was a raging river.
Yeah, and George normally, the first time he jumped in it, I had to go down and grab his ass because it's like he's a freaking pit bull with that big ass head.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
Why is it sticking me down the stream?
My feet don't catch.
Yeah. It's every year. You read about it.
Yeah.
People drowning. They jump in that damn thing and they're gone.
Well, this isn't usually, it's usually only like 6-8 inches. And that was just raging through there.
Yeah. A lot of snow melt.
And that was not as much melting as it is now.
Right.
We're halfway through our normal. So, all right. Make it a great day.
Make it a great weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yes. And we're not here on Monday. We're actually taking the day off from video.
Right.
We're still going to be doing other things. I have to get a bunch of stuff ready for my son. And so, and I'll probably be in the backyard in the sun barbecuing.
Good. You should be.
Okay.
We'll see you all on Tuesday.
Yes.
Make it a great weekend.
Yes. Everybody enjoy it.
Thank you for your service.
Hey, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.